Hello friends, what's up? I'm the Wizard Pirate, and I'm here today to bring you this week's news in Crowfall, which is a game created by Jacob Coleman and Gordon Walton. So this week's news is coming from the 14th to the Saturday, so like the 21st. So let's get started. We started off the week talking about the Legionnaire with tactical support. The Legionnaire is a support class. It's one of the first support classes at this point. Originally, it was a ranged DPS, I believe. This has some aspects of a tank though. The three classes in the game at this point relatively in the archetypes would be tank, DPS, which is just damage per second, and a support class, which is kind of like healing. But more on the support class, it's more of a tactical than just a firehouse healer who would just heal people all the time. It's more innovative, which is why the PvE is more made for a healer primarily and a tank. Which is because the PvP is more innovative than the PvE, so they're gonna add more focus on that and just make the PvE kind of like, it's pretty good, not amazing or anything. The article states that the PvE game often have bosses with so much health that unless you are extremely skilled at the game, the winner of the match is really dependent on if your team has at least one or two firehouse healers. So Aircraft Entertainment does not want to do that, so they're changing it up a little bit, as they do with a lot of things apparently with the game. A support class in the game is more tactical. Firehouse healer, as I just said. Support classes are made to help do important tasks for the team, like buffs and debuffs if someone had poisoned them or something. So I also have some pictures of the Legionnaires. They also announced the female Legionnaire. I don't know if I talked about that earlier. They had a really funny video talking about the Legionnaire and how difficult it is to kind of create because it's so different than other like human-esque archetypes.
Probably be like, yeah, it's like, I think it should be like this.
It's hard.
I feel like I'm designing a clown car here.
So the next thing we have is $2 million. So Crowfall has been funded $2 million to create the game, which is really amazing. All of the money should be hopefully help Aircraft Entertainment create a fun game that all the fans will be able to play for a very long time. So next we go in the Founders Update Future Stretch Goals. So anyone who wants to buy a Kickstarter package or upgrade it, can only do that to the 30th, which is next week, today, the 23rd, so the 30th. Crowfall, the website next week will have a layaway purchasing option, which works by having you pay 15% of the item at the beginning, then paying the rest of the money in $20 segments up until it's fully paid, and you have a year and a half to that, so that's 18 months. You can also say that I don't want to do this anymore with that item, take it off, and all the money that you've put towards that item goes into in-store credit, and you can only do this for one item at a time, so choose wisely. Hitting the 2 million mark has finished the Shadow Worlds in the universe bans, I guess, the realm. I don't really know what that means. So Aircraft Entertainment is currently coming up with new ideas to help the community and the game grow. So the last part is no fake physics. Unity, which is the engine that Crowfall is running on, has a robust physics system, so Crowfall is hopefully going to make a pretty realistic physics system, unlike a lot of MMOs that have things like extremely fast movement speeds. Movement speeds is often an issue in MMOs because what can happen is people want to move really fast because there's a lot of worlds and space you have to travel to get to some areas once in a while. So they want to have these really fast mounts, but then it becomes really unrealistic, and Aircraft Entertainment is trying to make Crowfall pretty realistic. It's still fantasy and stuff, but I mean, like, they want to try to make it, their images kind of have it human-esque, but not, like, crazy, like, human-esque, that it's, like, actually life or anything. So, that's all I have for you today. I tried to speed it up a lot because we're at 4 minutes, so people should be a little bit more entertained. I don't really know about that. Oh, is this just my cat? Okay. So please comment below if you with things that you want me to change in these videos. I mean, like, I need stuff so I know what you feel about it. So just do that, please. And that should be it. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I shall see you guys later. Bye.